Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be talking about Holy Grail products that cannot be replaced. These are my Holy Grails as well as some Holy Grails here on YouTube that seem to never be knocked off the throne, seem to always be the one product that everyone's comparing to. So I'm so pumped for this video. We are going to be applying the products obviously, which is why I'm barefaced and beautiful. So if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. All right, so I just did my primer, foundation, and concealer real quick. I feel like for those kind of products, first of all, for primer, I use up primers a lot more often than I use up foundations, concealers, blushes, bronzers even, and stuff like that. So I kind of, even if it was a Holy Grail at one point, once I use it up, I typically don't repurchase them. Primers as of now, and foundations and concealers, they just kind of come and go with the season, with whatever it is. What I really am looking for. Like sometimes I really love zero coverage, sometimes I like medium, whatever it is. So it kind of comes and goes. For setting powder though, one that has just been a Holy Grail for so long, for so much of my life, is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. This is my third one of these. So the first one, I used the entire thing up. The second one I actually dropped, but I had used quite a bit of it, and then I dropped it and it freaking broke. But that's still saying a lot that I went back and purchased it a third time, because this powder is just so good. It's only $3. It's such a good $3 cheap drugstore powder that just sets your face. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about much of anything. You don't have to worry about it being too matte, too drying, too glowy, not matte enough. It's literally just a setting powder. It will set your face, and that's that. And you can move on with your day, your life. You don't got to worry about anything. And so I really like it. It's a really great powder just to have on deck all the time. And I think if you're just getting into setting powders, or you're going to the store and you're kind of just like, okay, well, where do I start? This is a really great starting setting powder. Again, this is my third one, and not to say I'm high and mighty or anything like that, but I've tried a lot of setting powders, and I have a lot too, and it says a lot that I'm going back to this one and loving this one, and it's still like number one in my collection. It says a lot, y'all. It says a lot. Next is bronzer, and this is one of the products that kind of inspired this video. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. Every time I use this, I'm just like, yes. This is what a good bronzer should be. And not to say that all my other bronzers are not good, but this is just a good staple Holy Grail product to just have all the time. Like something, there's no reason to ever get rid of it because it blends like a dream. It's the perfect bronzing powder, and you have 4 options. So it's literally, okay, just mess up my hair. Sorry about that. It's literally perfection. They blend so nicely. They're so good. The palette's $10, and you get 4 different shades that, for me at least, I use at least 3 of them. If not, I use all 4. I have used all 4 from time to time, but mainly I stick to 3. Like I probably could see myself hitting pan on the top 2 for sure, but it's just such a good bronzer because it's so good because when I get really light, I can use the bronzers. When I get really tan, I can use this formula. And so I love this bronzer, and definitely one that I find myself comparing a lot of bronzer formulas too. This is matte, so there's no shimmer or anything to it, which I do like from time to time, but this one definitely just a Holy Grail staple for sure, for sure. Of course, most of these are drugstore because best kind of Holy Grail makeup to have. I almost forgot. First, next I want to go in with the Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss in the shade 200 Crystal Clear. I talked about this so much on my channel a while back, but this is actually my entirely second tube because I loved it that much. It is such a perfect, just clear gloss. I'm going to use some other lip products at the end, which is why I wanted to use this now. But it's such a perfect clear gloss. It's very thick. It's not sticky though. It's very thick, and I love that because it feels so moisturizing and delicious on the lips. You can see how beautiful, so beautiful this is. Definitely a Holy Grail. Definitely one these are all products that if I ever, 10 years from now, I could see myself still having these products and being like, these are my favorites, because they're just standard good products. There's nothing too much about them, too excessive, too this, too much. No, it's literally just perfection, which is what I love. So next is blush. This is kind of a weird one. I wasn't going to mention a blush because usually, like one of my favorite blushes is definitely the Wet n Wild's Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. One of my favorites has been my favorite for a really long time, and I do love the formula. It's only $2.99. Love the product. Love everything about this product. Love everything about this blush. But recently I tested out the e.l.f. Primer Infused blush in the shade Always Rosy, and not that like it's a favorite or anything, or like not that I feel like this is not that I'm saying right now this is superior, but like based off a first impression, I was kind of like, I don't know which one like I love more. Wow, they're actually really similar. Wow. Okay, Marissa. But I didn't know which one. Like, I didn't want to say, you know, this one's unbeatable when this one feels like it's beating it, you know, right, based off of first impression. So we're gonna go with the e.l.f. one. Take this conversation however you want, you know. You do you, girl. Ugh, I love this blush. Oh my gosh. But I love them both. So I don't know, girl. These are both really great options. This one's only $3. This one is $6. So depending on what you're looking for. I'm sure the e.l.f. one has more grams because it's bigger, but I don't know. I can't tell off the top of my head. All right, then let's go in with brows real quick before I do highlighter. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. I feel like this is, again, one of those products that is just really great to have on deck, something I could see myself repurchasing. A great holy grail brow pencil because it's just good. It's just like, again, there's nothing special to it. It's a good brow pencil that's not too like waxy that it pulls your hair out, but it's not too stiff where, like, you know, you're pulling your hair out. So the same thing twice. It's not too creamy where it like falls out your brows and disappears. I can't find my mirror. There it is. Why was she back there? But like, so it's the perfect all-around brow pencil. It's only $5. Like, yes, definitely one like I could see myself restocking, or like if I lost all my makeup, this is definitely one that I would go back to again. And I haven't been talking about really that much as to why they won't be replaced, but I feel like none of these will be replaced because they're as good as you can get for as great as price as you can get so far. And so like I don't see anything coming close to beating them, you know. All right, and then we're gonna go with some eyeshadow. So I had a hard time picking an eyeshadow, and I was just, again, not gonna mention one, but I feel like this one was one that, like, I feel like really is just becoming this holy grail product that really just can't be beat. And that's the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Sugar Cone Eyeshadow Palette. It's just the perfect neutral palette. There's no if, ands, or but about it. It's perfection, and there's like nothing will ever beat that. And I feel like even if, you know, a brand comes out with the exact same palette, I feel like this formula is superb. It's blendable, beautiful. Oh my gosh, so creamy, so creamy, so smooth. It literally reminds me of ice cream, and I love it. So there's no beating it. I'm literally just gonna go through and take all the shades. You know, I'm gonna put this in my crease, put this a little bit lower in the crease, and put this in the outer corner, and then we'll pick a shimmer to use. All right, so you definitely don't have to use every shade in the palette. I just did, obviously, for the video purposes. I think, like, just look at the palette. It's so stunning, and the shades are blendable, beautiful. I honestly don't even know if it's still available, and I probably should have checked that first. But But even at the end of the day, the reason why I mentioned this one and not some of my other palettes is because they were all a limited edition too. Literally, it seems like all my favorite palettes are limited edition. So if anything, this will be this palette's last hurrah as far as being featured in a video. But I do love it, and I think it's a holy grail that literally no one can replace. All right, next we're gonna go in with my highlighter. So of course we're going in with the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. There's no highlighter has beat this highlighter, and I think for me as well as the rest of the world, I think there are some days like where I prefer something a little less blinding, a little less like, you know, shining, shimmering, splendid. But I think it's always a good one that like everyone just needs to have on hand and have on deck, and it's literally stunning, especially with like Becca going out of commission. People are definitely probably going to turn more to Ofra, because Ofra and Becca were the two highlighters that, you know, everyone and their mom loved. And so I think the formula is beautiful. You can see how easy that was. Such a stunning shade. It's perfection. You know, so it is actually too dark for some people, which is interesting, but I think it's like a pretty universal shade where I feel like a lot of people can get some use out of it. I live for her. Definitely my holy grail. That can't be one of my holy grails, but YouTube's as well. Okay, so right now it is unavailable at BH Cosmetics website, the eyeshadow palette, but it doesn't say it's discontinued, so I'm not sure if it might come back maybe for a little bit, then you guys can snag it, or if I'm sure you can find it on Mercari and stuff, which I usually don't love to mention that, but since I already used it, it's kind of like there's no going back, right? I just went in with some setting spray real quick. I just feel like, I look crazy. I just feel like for me, setting spray is kind of, again, goes with the flow. Whatever I'm feeling, whatever price I'm feeling. And then we're going in with the Tarte Maneater mascara. For me, Tarte mascaras have definitely become a holy grail that nothing has beat it. I am about to try the new Maybelline mascara. I did just order that, so hopefully that comes in soon, and we'll see if that kind of beats Tarte for me. But right now, no mascara that I've tried Pat McGrath, I've tried other high-end brands. Nothing beats Tarte mascaras for me, and nothing will. I feel like it's all the Tarte mascaras. The Sea Surfer Curl, the Lights Camera Lashes, the Big Ego. I love them all. This one too, the Maneater. They're all my favorites, and nothing will beat them. So I don't know what to tell y'all. If y'all got some banging mascaras, let me know. But I have the only drugstore mascara I have is e.l.f., and I don't even love that one. So it's just saying a lot. Just look at my lashes. Like, this is what we're talking about here, people. This is what I compare all my mascaras to that I try, test out. And usually they're kind of, you know, sometimes they're super lengthening, sometimes they're volumizing, curling, whatever it is, but they're never all in one. They're never all in one. Yeah, they never do it all in one mascara the way these do. Like, try. I don't understand. They're so bomb. Oh my gosh, definitely holy grails. Can't replace them, baby. All right. I can't stop looking at my eyes, girl. So stunning. Then we're gonna go with the lips, and this is also another product that kind of inspired this video. I was using this in the other video, and I was like, yo, I just can't. Nothing beats these, and I don't know what it is. This is the Essence Day Hour lip liners in the shade Because Duh. I freaking love this lip liner. Again, I've used an entire one up, bought it again because it's literally my perfect nude lip liner, and I love it. Oh, okay. It's absolutely stunning. Such a beautiful formula. It's so creamy, so smooth, so nice, and I can't live without it. I can't live without it. I'm gonna be through with this one and then have to buy it again. You can see, so stunning. So stunning. All right, and then last we're gonna go with the Milani Color Statement Lipstick in the shade 61 Matte Naked. Again, another product that I've talked about so long ago on my channel. Oh my gosh. This combo, and then I used to top it off with the Revlon Super Lustrous, but I don't want to make my clear gloss color. That's why I used it earlier. But these three products all together used to be my holy grail literally a year ago. So for a year, I can tell you to date, a year, this has been my holy grail combo. And You can't beat it. The Milani's formula is so creamy, so nice, and I don't think they're either super matte, like either of them are super matte, and so do I really think that they're gonna last really long? They're not gonna be mask proof, all that stuff, no, but they're such comfortable lipstick formulas. They're just so easy and so nice, and for me, you know, like right now I'm probably gonna go do my freaking dishes, do some homework, and, you know, go to the store maybe, and so for me it's perfectly fine, but like for people who, you know, you're going to work or whatever, this is not gonna be the most long wearing, but whew, isn't she stunning? Isn't she a stunner? And look at my blush, girl. Alright, so again, quick recap real fast. The lip products, Milani Color Statement, and the Essence, So Bomb, So Good. I just talked about those. The mascara, absolutely amazing, so stunning, cannot be replaced. Like literally, I have not found anything that has booted this out of the running, and I've loved Tarte mascaras for over a year now, probably 2 years. The eyeshadow palette, this is probably the newest out of all the products here, but I just feel like it's one of those that I just am absolutely obsessed with. And I love my, you know, ColourPop Night Owl, ColourPop Anna, Too Faced Hot Butter Ramen, Too Faced Tickled Peach. All of those are discontinued. I don't think the Anna one is yet, but it's gonna be. And so is this one. So all my favorites are probably gonna be discontinued, but they're still so good. I use them all the time. I just didn't want to tell you. Other products, of course, the Ofra highlighter, such an amazing highlighter, so good. And you know, again, like I said, sometimes you want something more subtle, and that's totally okay. Obviously, obviously people have their preferences. Like for me, sometimes I want something more subtle, but with this one, it's just such a good holy grail to have. And like if I didn't have it in my collection, I would feel like I'm missing a piece in my collection, you know? Same with the... Okay, well, let's just talk about the blushes. The blushes, again, I kind of mentioned two here, the Wet n Wild Color Icon. Like, if I would have done this video 2 weeks ago, I would have said this in a heartbeat. There's no questions, no ifs, ands, or buts, because I literally, but this is my third time buying this as well. The first two broke, so I didn't use them up entirely, but I still replaced it a second time, then I replaced it a third time when they changed the packaging. So... you know I love it, and it is an amazing formula. It lasts all day. It's so bomb. But based off of first impression, this e.l.f. one like really blew it out of the water for me, and I feel like it might be one that I reach for a little bit more because I honestly don't know why, but like just by using it, so far I'm having more fun using this right now. So I did want to mention those. I was kind of like, I don't know, like I was questioning the Wet n Wild one. It might be dethroned, basically all I'm saying. And then we have the setting powder, which again, I freaking love. So bomb, so good, $3, so worth every single penny, if not freaking 30 more pennies, because it's so bomb. And absolutely, the e.l.f. brow pencil, definitely another like holy grail that, you know, you can't replace it. It has the best price. Like there's so many, like Maybelline has a mini brow pencil, NYX, all these ones that are freaking $15, $10-15, and this is $5, and there's no beating it. Like there's no beating it. And then last but certainly not least, okay, almost last but not least, the next is the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. I talked about this one a lot because I love it so much, and it is such a great product that there's no reason to beat it. There's no way you can beat it, and not for the price, not for the product, and so it's so bomb. Obsessed. And then the last was the Revlon Super Lustrous Gloss. Just a great clear gloss. Again, I repurchased it because it's just so good, and I love the way it feels on the lips, and I probably will go through this one too and get it again because I love it that much. All these products I could see myself repurchasing, besides like the bronzer, the blushes, and the highlighters, things that in the eyeshadow that takes me a long time to go through, but like the brow pencil, the lip products, and mascaras, definitely will repurchase. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. The scripture for today is Psalms 18:39. For you equipped me with strength for the battle. You made those who rise against me sink under me. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.